everyone, I'm Trisha Binwade, a junior in high school who has a love for learning new things. I was born in Manchester, UK, and brought up in Seattle, Washington. I'm a dancer, writer, makeup artist, athlete, and I like to cook in my free time. I'm here today on behalf of Teen Pop Magazine, the first online magazine for high schoolers that gives aspiring journalists the opportunity to share their voices, build their writing portfolio, and receive peer feedback and editorial mentorship in the editorial industry. Today, I am in conversation with actor Alonzo Slater. Alonzo B Slater is an American actor born on August 2nd, 1990 in Jersey City, New Jersey, to proud parents Cynthia Brown and Albert Slater. Alonzo knew he wanted to be an actor after auditioning for Lion King on Broadway at the tender age of 11. He miraculously finished at top 15 for the role of Simba out of 300 hopeful kids. This experience helped Alonzo understand the drive and passion needed for the industry. Years later, Alonzo graduated from William Patterson University with an English degree, and his goal was to teach. He soon realized he wanted to return to his true passion, acting. Alonzo B. Slater is a well-accomplished actor, model, and comedian. He has been seen in several commercials and print ads such as ASICS, Verizon, American Express, Facebook, Stella Artois, and Ford, to name a few. Alonzo B. Slater also starred in countless indie films, television shows, and shorts such as Remembering Wednesday, which was the official selection of Webisode Film Festival. Alonzo continues to passionately pursue his acting career today. Most recently, Alonzo has starred in a feature film as the lead role on A Christmas for Mary that will be on the Oprah Winfrey Network. So my first question for you today is, how are you doing?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Just trying to stay, safe and, have my mask on,
Definitely
at all times. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing really
good.
good.
Glad
Yeah.
to hear that.
Mhm.
What or who inspired you to become an actor, and have you always wanted to be an actor?
Who inspired me to be an actor? So many. Well, one, Chadwick Boseman. He's one of them. Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, these incredible men shows, what it is to have longevity. And so they really showed me, those things. And your other question was how long I've been doing it for?
And have you always wanted to be an actor?
Yes, I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I'm not only an actor, but a model, also comedian. So these are things I always wanted to do for a very, very long time. But life gets in the way, and you know, so I did live a regular life. Went to school, but yeah, this was definitely the end goal for me, and I'm really happy that it's happening now. It takes a long time. It do.
Yeah, that's great. After all the work you've put in,
Oh yeah,
paid
absolutely.
off.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, Still
How
got
do
a lot
you
more work to do though.
mhm.
hmm
How do you prepare for a role?
How I prepare for a role. So if it's a TV show or like a feature film, I will receive the script or like the slides, mostly just the slides of the audition from my agent. I will take a day to just get it all in, get the script down, and remember it, become the character, and then maybe like the day after that, I'm shooting the audition. Now since COVID, we shoot a lot of our self tapes at home. So a lot of magic happens at home. Your camera, and your light and your backdrop, and you just get it going. And you could do it as many times as you want to. I think that's what makes it so special. You make it your own, and you don't have to rush. Depending on what the role is or the project, I might try to get it in quick. Because they're gonna look at the maybe like the first 20 to 30 tapes, and they should know at that time, like, who they want. So yeah, maybe like a day or so it takes me to prepare for a script. Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
hmm
How often do you run lines or practice your skit?
When I do skits, I've been doing skits with my girlfriend Mia. When I do my skits with her, it takes like a week or so to prepare. Are you talking about like skits, like like comedy skits? Because I do that.
Yeah, like
Or
comedy
yeah,
skit.
yeah, like skits. Yeah, it takes like maybe like a week to get it down, and to brainstorm what we're gonna do as far as like wardrobe,
Mhm.
production, videography. It takes a village. You know what I mean? It just doesn't just
Totally.
hey, let's just get our phone and let's just shoot it. Now during the quarantine, we were shooting a lot at home during with TikTok. So that's how we got started with doing our skits, and it's fun. And now we
Yeah.
just we just concluded doing something really special for Halloween. So she was Tina Turner and I was Ike Turner, and we did like a whole production for Halloween, and it was really fun. So we definitely want to do more, and we're going to do more. Yeah.
TikTok's a great platform to be
TikTok
on.
is a great platform, and she loves it. She has a profile. I don't. But when we collaborate together, I'm always on her TikTok. Yeah.
Which character did you like to play the most?
Out of all of my roles, I haven't done many. I would have to say this one, Michael Payton and the Christmas for Mary on OWN, because it's a lead role. So I have a lot more camera time. And also I have a character that I can really just play with and make it my own. I think that's what's the fun part of being an actor, especially a character actor, is, you take that role, you're not gonna, be that person right off the paper, but you make it your own and you make it special. I think that's what's so dope about it. So yes, my first role is my I hold it special to my heart. So yeah.
Do you think a character you've played has ever altered your personality?
uh no. All of my roles have been, really straightforward. Really doesn't like.
There's like a good separation there.
Yeah, it's been really good right now. This role is really it's nice, PG, clean cut, handsome, white collar type of
Yeah.
gentleman. So I'm excited that I was able to do that and be introduced to the world as that person, because I don't know what the next role, what it might be. It might be something out of the
Yeah.
world. You know what I mean? You just don't know. And
You
when
never
you're a
know.
new artist, yeah, and when you're a new artist as a new actor, you do want to be selective with your roles, but you definitely want to work as well and get that experience of
Yeah.
being on set and learning new things and learning new, telling stories of different people, because these stories needs to be told. But yeah, I hope I answered that question.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think makes a good co-star?
What makes a good co-star? Well, being on time, one, that means being dependable. Being a nice person, so it means when you get on set, you're shaking everyone's hands. That goes from your castmates to people that works in, crafty. Just knowing your line so the day could go quick and as scheduled, as planned. Just being on top of things. Yeah, that's all. I'm sorry you lost me for a minute, but yeah, it's
Sure.
just being on top of things and just being a nice person and being, and have a great personality. So that director or producer can bring you back again for something else different. And I think that's the end goal for any actor. You want to be remembered. So yeah,
Yeah, definitely
that's
some good
that.
things to look for. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what makes a great co-star. Yeah.
What was your very first performance like?
My very first performance, like I believe I was maybe 5 or 6. My dad um took me to one of his bars. He does singing. He did background vocals back in the day. So he sung with Luther Vandross. So he loved singing. And so I loved, just being in the arts, just performing, just, all of that, just being in front of the camera. I love that. So I remember he brought me to one of his bars in New York City, and I got on stage and I performed Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Oh my God. And the whole club was just like, who is this little kid on top of the bar singing? And I remember that night, and I was like, yeah, this is something that I love to do. I just like having people's attention, having people look at me.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
so
Especially
I
at such
remember
a young
that
age.
at a young age, he would bring me out every weekend when he had to, perform and sing, or, he'll perform at weddings and bar mitzvahs and, everything. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's your dream role?
My dream role, I would love to play a superhero. It doesn't have to be a good guy. I'm down for it to be a good or a bad guy. I would love for it to be a Marvel, movie. So yeah, superhero is one of my dream roles. Another dream role is like a James Bond type of vibe. Nice, cool Tom Ford suit, the gun, and the hot chick, you know, with
Yeah.
the Corvette and the roof, just driving around. I don't know, something like that. Also, I would love to maybe play a. I would like to do like a soldier movie, something like that, like a army, World War, something like that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the type of lane I'm trying to get into, So I'm moving towards those three roles I would love to accomplish. Yeah.
Could you talk to us about auditioning for Simba and almost being selected for it?
When I auditioned for Simba, I was 11 to 12 years old. I remember getting the audition, and this when my grandmother was alive. She was another main focus of why I wanted to be in the industry as well. She did plays and stuff like that, and she was into fashion. So I remember you know, she drove up from Washington D.C. and that Saturday morning was me, her, my mom. We went. The audition started at least at 7 a.m. And then all day, they were just narrowing it down all day with just singing, I can't wait to be king all day, all day, all day. And then I was like, oh my God, we're getting even past lunch, and I'm still here. It was an amazing experience. I did get cut maybe towards the end of the day, but it was only like maybe
Yeah.
15 of us. And it was like, oh man, like, even during our, when we had our lunch break, I was like even talking to my grandmother, my mom. I was like, maybe I might have to start getting homeschool because we got to live in the city. So we
Yeah.
was having those conversations. We were very excited. I was excited. And then I got cut. And then I remember running out of that studio and running into my grandmother's arms. And she's like, it's okay. It was an amazing experience, for a young actor my age, because getting that experience to sing and dance in front of these people for a life changing opportunity, um, that any actor would love to do, especially at that age, for it being
With
their first
300
gig.
people, that was very
Yeah, I mean, it was all day, and they would call us by our number, not our name, and it was just dope, just meeting people and watching other other actors perform, and you learn so much from other people,
Yeah.
so it was an amazing experience that I would never forget.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
How is it like being part of a show like Remembering Wednesday?
Remembering Wednesday was a web series I did
Yeah.
before moving to LA, and it was great working with Wade and and Justin, who I had the opportunity to audition for the role, and it was great, and we were actually selected in the webisode film festival. We did, I believe, 5 or 6 episodes. The cast was amazing. I really, I kept in contact with a few of the cast members, so we still, talk to this day. And so that showed me how to be you know, not a seasoned actor, but a well-trained actor. You know what I mean? It wasn't a huge production, but it was something to get you ready and get you prepared for something else greater.
Sounds
So
like a
it
great experience.
it was a great experience, yeah, and cold. I remember it being cold.
You are the lead actor in Oprah Winfrey's upcoming movie, A Christmas for Mary. How did you feel
Yeah.
like when you got the call for the movie?
When I got the call for the movie, well, first I got the audition, and it was audition for me and my girlfriend. She auditioned for the lead of my love interest, and we both did it together. And I honestly didn't think I was going to even get a call because this is my first role, and I don't have credits. And so I'm always thinking about that when I'm auditioning, like, I might not get it because someone, my resume is very small. It's really nothing. So I
Well,
auditioned. I
you
did
can't
my
say
best.
nothing. You can't say
I
nothing.
will not, okay, not say nothing, but you know what I mean. Compared to someone
Yeah.
else, it is what it is, but I'm very grateful now that I have something under my belt and I can show people, and hopefully it can open more doors for me. Um, but when I received the call that I got pinned, um, it was honestly, I thought she made a mistake. I was like, can you call me back? Or, do you sure you got the right person? You got the right guy? And, when I first did the audition, I submitted it. They lost the audition. So I guess, or they didn't, I don't know what happened. I had to resubmit it again. And then I got pinned. And then I booked it maybe the day after that, and this was following right after Chadwick's transition. And so I was just so grateful that I was like, wow, I got this opportunity, and being a lead man, just following the footsteps of one of my favorite actors of being a leading man. And so it's, I have a lot to do, but this is a great start.
Yeah.
And I was very grateful to get the role. And I had my acting coach. We went over the lines. I even reached out to Morgan, who's the leading lady in the movie, and the well as well. And we got the opportunity to feel each other's energy, go over lines, and she made me feel very comfortable when we got it. When we got in front of the camera. So yeah, it was great.
That's
I
amazing.
can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What little bit can you tell us about A Christmas for Mary and your experience acting in it?
All right. Well, a little bit of the movie is about a young journalist named Lena Jones, who Morgan plays, and a young, aspiring journalist, Michael Payne, who plays by me, Alonzo. Uh, I'll give you a little bit of Michael's character. He is someone who's very loyal, very loving, um, who had goals for himself as well, but really who he couldn't quite achieve them because him being the only child and him having a well-known coffee shop in Pineville, California, where his grandparents were working, but they got sick, and soon later they both passed away. Lena Jones is someone who lives in, I believe, Oakland, California, and she is interning for this big magazine company, and she's looking to get a raise or a step up in the position. But in order for her to get that promotion, she has to, get this really groundbreaking interview to show that she has what it takes. And so she has this photo of her of a of a young lady who's my grandmother, but it was signed by her grandfather. And so she wants to know more about this photo and why her dad signed it. And so she visits Pineville and reaches out. She gets in contact with where I'm at. So she comes and visits and asks questions. And as far we get to know each other and we're learning more about our grandparents. We fall in love with one another. So it's really cute and romantic. But the plot twist is that I have a girlfriend already. And me and this girl, we've been on and off for a long time. And, she's always busy on vacation working. So we really never have time for each other. So, now I'm at this age of, what do I want in life? Do I want someone that's going to, take me for me and, care about what I want to do, or be with someone that's just all about themselves? And so, Michael makes a decision what he wants at the end. So yeah,
It sounds
it's
interesting.
really cute, romantic, and I'm so excited that I'm just excited for everyone to see it.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited to see it. So,
yeah, hmm
okay, we're gonna move on to the rapid fire round. So, your favorite
awesome.
male and female actors?
My favorite male actors will have to be Jamie Foxx. I have a few: Jamie Foxx, Chadwick Boseman, Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson. I like George Clooney, and I like Brad Pitt. So
Yeah.
it's like a good handful of them. But my go-to guy is Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. Female actress. You did ask for female as well, right?
Yes, female actors.
Yeah, female actresses. I would have to say that intrigues me. Viola Davis, Regina King, Gabrielle Union. You know what I mean? I love Jennifer Lawrence. She's great. Jennifer Aniston. She's awesome as well. Yeah, that lane. the leading ladies. I love that. Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you ever taken anything from set?
Have I ever took anything from
Yeah.
set? Hmm. Hmm. Nothing. No, not that I know of.
Really?
Huh. Not that I know of, and I've been on a few.
Mm-hmm.
No, not
Oh,
that I know of. Yeah. There are some nice pieces that I wear, especially when I do like, print and commercial. They'd be
yeah.
like happy things. I was like, damn, I would really like to take this, but if I ask, they'll give it. Mm.
If you were an actor, what do you think you would be fit for?
Well, before acting, I went to school for teaching. And while I was in school, I was, substituting and working at daycares. So I was changing those, stinky diapers. After graduation, I did have my own classroom. I did teach K-8 at the charter school where I attended when I was a little boy. So yeah, I probably would have been in the classroom if I wasn't in front of the camera.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, that is all I have for you today. If you want to learn more
Oh,
about Alonzo, check out the Teen Pop Magazine website. Before we say our goodbyes, is there anything else you want to share with our audience today, Alonzo?
you guys, catch up with me and stay in tune with what's going on with me. Um, on Instagram at Alonzo B Slater, Alonzo B Slater. Yep, Twitter, Alonzo underscore Brown. Yeah, Snapchat, Alonzo B Slater as well.
All right.
And I can't wait for you guys to watch A Christmas for Mary, December 8th at 9 p.m. on Oprah, on their own channel. Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us here today. It was
Oh,
great
thank you for
learning
having
about
me.
it was great learning about
Absolutely.
you and your acting
Yes.
journey. I hope you
Thank
have
you.
a great day and be sure to stay updated with the Teen Pop magazine. Bye
Yes,
everyone.
will do. Bye bye.